Welcome back, everybody, to Cole's Craft. I'm here. We just got done with our birthday cake castle adventure. We got our stuff back. Our horse is somewhere around here, too. I guess. You know, I probably could have found my horse while I was there, too, but in all honesty, I don't really care about the horse, so I'm just going to leave. Yeah, so we're going to go back to our house now. And we are actually going to get stuff done, hopefully. We're going to start working on the farm. We're going to start working on the farm. We're going to get the silo. Not completely up and running, but like the basis of what I want the silo to look like. But first, we have to get the farm plots, like, plotted out, I guess. And then we have to just to get them growing so we can get a bunch of seeds so that we can have a huge farm. But last time we left off talking about my jobs, and today I wanted to finish that up by talking about my current job that I have now. Now, I don't have a lot to talk about with this job. It's pretty dang basic. Compared to all my other jobs, I mean, not a lot of stuff happens here that are story-worthy. It's basically just go in, punch in, do my job, punch out, and leave. So, I was hired for this job, I think it was October? I'm out of food. I think it was October of last year. Maybe November. It could be November. What the heck? Why is this bugged? Stupid game. Yeah, so I was hired in, I believe, October or November of last year. And essentially what my job is a power tool receiver, but I don't receive the power tools. I receive our company sells replacement parts for power tools online, and I'm the receiver. So we sell things, but we have to get the things before we can sell them. And so I receive the parts and I put them out so that the people that gather them up can put them out and sell them. I'm really bad at describing this job, honestly. Every person I've ever tried to tell about what this job actually is, they're always very confused on what exactly it is that I do. And I really don't know how to explain it, other than the fact that I go in at 10 a.m. every single day. I hope, 10 a.m., it's not a bad time. I originally got hired for 10 a.m., and I thought it was going to be a really good time to go in. But it turns out that after a while, when I get really busy, it's not the greatest. But the reason I go in at 10 is typically that's when UPS shows up. My job is completely bound to whenever we receive items, because like I said, I'm the receiver. Essentially what I do is I wait for UPS to show up. Hopefully they're there by the time I walk in to work. And when I get there, when UPS does show up, I take all the boxes they give us and I open them up and I get all the items out of them and I enter them into the computer, what we got and whatnot. And that's the gist of my job. Not super exciting, nothing really super cool going on, but it's not bad. It's really not that bad. What the heck is that? It's really not that bad. There was a time I hated it, though. Around spring and early summer, I hated my job. And there were some days I was so close to just quitting. Just been like, yeah, I'm done here. I don't want to work here anymore. But I didn't. I stuck with it, and I'm still there. And it's actually gotten a lot better. But the reason why I didn't like it so much during the summer and the spring, or I guess early summer and during the spring, was because it was just so busy all the time. Like, I'd go in and have to work for so much longer than I ever thought I was going to work there. And it just drove me crazy. I was so tired of working there for as long as I did every single day. Did I place these here? Maybe. I'm going to start dumping some stuff, I think. Just gonna dump this stuff right here. I guess the boat can stay there too. I need to go get the coal out of the chest so that I can start cooking up some iron. So yeah, like I said, my job, it's not super exciting. There's really not a lot going on with it. I get the parts, I receive them, put them into bins, take them from those bins, and then put them away where they're supposed to go. There's really not a lot to it. Like I said, it's hard to explain, though. It may be an easy, simple job, but it is definitely kind of hard to explain. Okay, let's I need. Oh, I have a furnace right there in my pocket. Drop it right there. And then cook up that. Okay, so I'm gonna make. Let's go gather this garbage up, I guess. Get all of it up. Okay. And drop it all in here. All the stuff I don't care about. Oh, obsidian as well. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, that should be it. Alright, cool. Yeah, I don't think I didn't see that redstone around there. I see that. That's the first thing I noticed. Okay, well, I guess we gotta fix our farm now. I want to start plotting it out. And I also need to probably put a fence around everything eventually, just so I can make sure no animals step on everything. Because that's a pain. That's definitely part of the problem, is the animals stepping on everything here. And I have the whole silo pretty much plotted out. Well, I guess I did, but somebody screwed that up, didn't they? So let's do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that's like a doorway. And then that's by itself. That one. Doorway. That one. That one. Okay. Alright, we're back. So for the doorway, it's actually going to be like an arch. So it's going to be something along these lines. And then oops. Yeah, those will probably be stairs eventually, but that just gives you the gist of it. I'm also just gonna raise up the walls in this entire thing for now. Oops. Just so I can have a makeshift home in the silo for the time being. Because I don't have anything like that in my house, or in this world yet. I need to make a house still. Ditch that. Boop. Okay. There we go. That'll work for now. Let's go grab our bed. Don't kill me just yet. Let me get my sword out. But yeah, so I've been working at this job for, like I said, almost over a year now. And it's been good. Like, it hasn't been terrible. I've enjoyed it for the most part. I really, really do like the people I work with. I would say that's probably one of the make or break things for me. Because I like the people that I work with, I think it was going to kill me. Because I like the people I work with, it made it so that the... Look at that thing's getting dead now. That's right, get dead. Yeah. Well, maybe I can hit it. That'd be cool if I could. Oh, that should have hit it. That's dumb. Yeah. Oh, shoot, cow. Hello. So yeah, that's basically the main reason why I was so prominent with staying at this job, was just because I really did like the people I worked with. If it wasn't for the people I worked with, I probably would have left that job a long time ago. And I got so many bows. I guess they're from skeletons I've killed. You know, let's actually plot this out before I go ahead and start planting things like crazy. The nasty old creeper. I want this to turn back into soil. Come on. Turn back into normal soil. I can't really plot it out super well without that. That spider's chill, right? Okay, yeah, it's chill. Okay, so if this is going to be the silo, I'm thinking... Let's go back up there. Okay, so this is the silo right here. I want the first farm to be relatively close to the silo. And I want it to be at a diagonal from it. So from here, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. I think here would be a good starting spot for the farm. I can't remember exactly how I make these farms, the dimensions of them, or the plots anyway. Get out of here, cow. But it's something along the lines of this? I can't remember. Get this freaking cow out of here. No. You're in the way. Disgusting creature. Okay. So yeah, anyway. Let's start plotting this out. Do I have dirt? I do. Let's get rid of that. We don't need that. I think the middle will be about here. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, and those two would get touched, yeah. By the water, anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then place a block. 1, 2, 3, 4, place a block. These things over here, I'm gonna have to break them. So I'm not sure exactly how that's gonna be just yet. I can't remember exactly how I did this. I think it was 4. I think it was like this. Yeah, that looks right. Because it's not going to be a perfect circle, but it does the job. Oh, but it doesn't line up right with how I have this. Because this needs to be the center. So it needs to be like that. Is that right? I ask you, but obviously you don't know what I'm thinking. Let's pick my water back up. Place that back down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I think that's right. That looks like it could be right. Okay, I'm gonna make the full circle now, and then see if it's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, place. 1, 2, 3, 4, place. Then yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, place. Let's fill that in again. Wait, is this right? Was it 5 across? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 1, 2. Maybe it was 5 across. The problem is that I don't have the world that I did this last time in, so I can't figure out exactly how I had it. 4, 5. But honestly, that doesn't look bad. I think that might be right. That's not a perfect circle. I mean, it's Minecraft. If it was a perfect one, I think it'd go out a little bit more. But I also do want to get a good amount of farmland out of it. So I think this is it. I think this is what we're going to work with here. I'm going to put that torch right there. And then we will plow the rest of this for now, just so we can start getting some plants growing. I was worried I wouldn't be able to plow the ground that was flattened by the shovel. Glad to see that I can. Well, actually, I really should fix this, because it's not going to be like this. It's going to be all raised up one. Yeah, let's do that. Because I do plan on having it all raised up one anyway, so I might as well do it how I want it to start out with, just so I don't mess up later on. I don't think I have enough dirt to do this, though. I know it's going to be more than a stack. Just by a little bit. So I think I should be good, actually. Yeah, I do. Okay. Okay, let's drop the water back in. Plow the ground, till it up all nice. Okay, essentially this is what the plot's gonna look like. Not entirely. These edges, well, I kind of do like the way it looks, to be honest. So maybe I will have it like that. But anyway, there's going to be half slabs. That's how you're going to get up into the farm. I like having the farm raised up a little bit. And I think actually I'm going to keep it like this, because I do kind of like the little one, what is that, like a 1 pixel height difference. I kind of like that. So let's just make some half slabs to see what it would look like. it would essentially go all around the entire thing so that you can go up it easily. Let's make a couple more. I think I'd have to put them in the corners like that too. Would there be enough distance from this? Yeah, that's got to be enough difference. Like, I want there to be a pretty sizable pathway right here. It's not going to be this large for every single, in between every single plot, but specifically between the silo and the actual first plot, I guess, I do want it to be a good size away. So I think eventually I want to make... Oh, shoot. These are just placeholders. I'm going to use other blocks eventually, too. I don't really like how far that stands out, though. What does it look like if I don't have that? It looks pretty ugly. You can walk up it still, though. Even if you, like, get perfectly in the middle. Yeah, you still can. That does kind of look ugly, though. I don't know. It's a work in progress. I'll decide what I wanted. It's kind of weird when you go across it like that, too. I don't think you'd ever would, but... I'll leave it like that for now. But yeah, so that's the gist of what the plot of land is going to look like for the farm. I don't have enough potatoes for this whole entire thing. But I'm going to go ahead and plant them all anyway. We can do an entire wheat field, though. So I think after this, I'm going to set up the other plot of land. And this will be good because we'll be able to see how much space we have in between each plot. Because the other plot's essentially going to go directly diagonal to this one as well. The same exact amount of blocks and everything. I just need to make sure I'm measuring everything right. Where the freak did this donkey come from? Get out of here, donkey. Breck's not over here. Okay. Hold on a second. Legit, you gotta move. You gotta get out of here. You're just, everything's just, I don't know how it got up on this wall. What are you doing? You want in? Get in. Stupid freaking horse thing. Okay, okay, yeah, so that does line up right. It would be 1, 2, 3, 4 away. 4 blocks away from that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And that goes in like that. So I'm going to have to do some landscaping a little bit. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. A little bit of landscaping. Just to clear out, not clear out, but have this second plot right here. And then I think I might have enough room to put an entire another plot right in the middle. And I think that'll look good, actually. That'll be nice. I want it to probably be 4 blocks away as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then place. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that should be 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that gonna look weird? That is kind of a small gap right there. Originally, my plan was to make this one in the middle something else entirely. Like, not entirely a giant farm, but maybe, like, pumpkins or something. And I might still go with that. But where we are now, it kind of does work out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I out of cobblestone? I'm out of cobblestone. They would definitely have to be, both of these would have to be half slabs, though. Just because there's not enough room for a pathway. You know, yeah, I don't like it because I do want there to be a relatively good pathway in between each thing. Like, not 4 blocks like this one, at least 2 to 3. So I think this will have to be a smaller plot of land specifically for, like, pumpkins and watermelon. Maybe reeds too or something like that. But I do want there to be a road here as well. So let's go ahead and, like, I guess just carve this out as a road. We can also get some dirt over here so that we can do that over there as well. I think it's gonna be just three across to match the doorway that we're making right here. Just make everything relatively symmetrical. It's not gonna be completely symmetrical because I'm not gonna terraform this entire stuff over here. Maybe this mountain right here is gonna go, but most of the farm's gonna spread out that way. I just want this to be really nice looking, I guess, right here. So let's just go ahead, throw in some cobblestone right here so we kind of know where the road's gonna be. Then we have an idea of like how much room there is in between each plot of land. That doesn't look right. Oh, it's probably because of the half slabs, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and then 6 would be the half slabs. Alright guys, well, that'll be it for today. I'm here with my donkey friend that I hate. I hate it so much. I don't know why it's just getting in the camera. It's like, I want to be a part of the video too, Cole. I'm like, no, get out of here. Thanks again anyway, though, for watching this episode of Cole's Craft. We're going to be working more on the farm in the next video. And like I said in the last one, we're going to try to start setting up in such a way that I can do all this mundane, tedious stuff off screen. That way you'll get updates and whatnot. And then when we go on adventures and other things, you'll be able to see those in their entirety. But I do plan on recording all of this building stuff. You'll see that maybe a time lapse of it or something. But yeah, in the next episode, we're just gonna continue this up, and then after that is probably where we're gonna be at, where we're gonna do the time lapse stuff. But anyway, thank you guys again for watching. Until then, we'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye bye.